Hey everyone, it's Miranda from Diamond Painting with the Besties. How are you? I hope you are all doing wonderful. I know it's been a minute. Things have been crazy around here, and I took a little break, but I am back. I have been charged up. I'm raring to go. So I have something special for you today. This is my final Temu diamond painting haul before the, dare I say it, the T word, the tariffs start. And this is not political at all. It's a financial fact that is potentially about to happen between countries. That's it. And that's all I'm going to say about this. So I wanted to get one last haul in before any sort of tariffs show up. And I'm actually going to, take a peek, when they do kick in, because I just want to see what everything will look like. But that's all I'm going to say. Now, I believe there's a mixture of regular diamond paintings and specials. I'm not 100% sure on that because I can't remember. But I will also say that the majority of these are Disney themed. Now, I know how important it is for legally licensed art and for artists to be paid. But I also know that although these images have been, some images have been accessible to us through other companies, I also am a realist to know that not everybody's budget fits that. And I believe, personally, that everybody has that right to diamond paint. We're not gatekeeping here. Everybody has the right, regardless of your financial means. And I stand by that. I am not to judge, and I don't know everybody's disposable income, if there is any at all. I only know mine, and that's all that matters, because that's your business, right? But I'm here to show you cool stuff, and what could potentially, fit your budget. So if this is something that you are not interested in, or there's certain things you don't want to see, I totally 100% understand, and I will see you in the next video. But like I said, there are full drill and there are special drills in this, and I am excited to see. One thing I will say, when you are getting diamond paintings on Temu, one thing I have noticed is that not all of them display the sizes in centimeters. So sometimes you have to kind of guess. Sometimes they'll have both centimeters and inches, and other times they won't, or sometimes they'll just have a standard 30 by 40 size. And that's what we are going to go get into. Now, I'm not quite exactly sure how many paintings we have, and I'm not going to be, there will not be a finished video at the end of this because we have quite a large amount. I will show the drills, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do them individually. Just depends. If they are special drills, I will. So anyway, let us get into this mountain of diamond paintings to show you. So I'm going to kind of put them over here. I got one super quick, and others, and then the rest I just got today. So what is this? Okay. Yeah, actually they're all full diamond paintings. They are all full diamond paintings. So let me just get my life together. And because I want to make sure there is enough room. I have the camera angled a certain way so you guys don't see my kitchen floor or anything like that. This one we're saving for last. I do know that. So I guess I'm just going to kind of make this little pile over here. And, maybe come down just a little bit. All right. Over like this. So we're going to get into this first one. I believe these are also all rounds. They all come in these plastic, oh my God. Anywho, They all come in these plastic little dust bags that I'm going to do my very best to keep them in. And most likely I'm going to keep these all back in the dust bags until I get ready to work on them, and then I'll lay them out flat. So this is a 30 by 40. Sometimes they have these little pieces of plastic in there. It came in a very thick white mailer, so that was cool. Now, okay, I'm gonna roll this backwards. These are all poured glue, and it'll be interesting just with the different sizes to see how everything pans out. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of lay this right here. They're all gonna come with this plastic boat in them with something like that, with some wax and a pen, everything you need. Now, I'm not gonna take these out. You know, this is kind of mushy, like, not mushy, but kind of just thrown in here, but it does look like the DMC is on the drills, but we'll take a look. So the first one we have here, this is Maleficent right here. I love this little portrait style, 30 by 40. There are 24 colors. Now this particular one does have the guide circles around it, but it doesn't really bother me. I know some people don't like it, but I'm just gonna kind of pull the plastic back and try to lay this down a little bit flatter. And this one does have a printed background. So usually it's kind of just white. Now there is quite a bit of sticky over here, so I'm probably gonna put some washi around this particular one. But the glue is very, very sticky. I will pull this up so you guys can see the symbols. Now this does have two legends right here. And they both have a thumbnail also, but here you go, and you can see the symbol clarity right here. I think it's going to turn out nice. It looks pretty simple. There's lots of color blocking in here. And then there's, you know, a couple of transitional areas where there's a little bit of coloring, confetti, I should say. And it's really not even that bad at all. The majority of this is color blocking. There's no ABs or anything in here, but you're more than welcome to do that. Now, also I have noticed, and this is why I'm going to keep them all together, is there is no kit number on here. So right up here at the top, that's the kit number. These diamonds do not have, oh, I'm lying. I'm a liar. It's right here. I need to, you know, I need to move my chair like this, because I need to sit at an angle so I can show you guys everything. But so right here, that is the kit number. But like I said, I'm going to be keeping these together. So this is the very first one. It should be fairly simple. Like, it's a round. It should work up really, really quickly. So I am excited about that one. So just bear with me while I fold these back up, because you guys know I like to clean as I go. Actually, I'm just gonna like do that later. We'll put them over here. All right, so here is number 2. And this one is also a 30 by 40. And you guys are gonna quickly see a theme going on here, and what my favorite, ooh, that's weird. What my favorite princess is. All right. Now this feels a little weird. I'm not quite sure how this one is going to look. I think it's because the plastic is very, very thick on this one. That's why it feels so differently. So here is the second one right here. This is of, oh yeah, you guys, this plastic is so thick. That's why it feels kind of weird to me. And there is a lot of glue on here, so you're definitely going to want to put some washi, or I'm definitely going to want to. Now this one has a lot, it seems like there's a lot more confetti. It feels like the top is kind of sticky, but the glue is, oh no, you guys, this is, I just pulled some of that, so I'm not quite sure if this one is poured glue or is like mounting adhesive. but it is very sticky because it was starting to come up on the side. So you just have to be really, really careful, but it's definitely sticky. So again, we have our 2 legends and 2 thumbnails. This is Maleficent fighting off the guards from the castle. Now, I believe they have these in larger sizes, but I really didn't want this in a huge, huge size. This one seems like it has a lot more confetti in it. I'm not quite sure exactly how it's going to turn out. You know what? I think I'm also going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see better. Now, this particular one, it is pre-bagged again, but this comes with a paper legend, and you don't see that very often. So if you want to keep these in your logbook, you actually have a little thumbnail that you can put in there. And it shows all the colors, the DMCs, and how many bags there is. And the good thing is that the kit number is right here. So we always want to make sure that it matches right here. So I'm sure that, yeah, I can feel the toolkit is right in here if you were interested. All right, and I'm gonna mess with that later. All right, let's move on to this next one. This is also another 30 by 40. I'm not quite sure what this one is. I can't tell by the thumbnail or not. Let's unroll this. Oh, okay, so again, we have our pre-bagged drills right here. They look pretty shiny. They don't look dusty or dull or anything, but lots of blues and stuff in here. Again, here's the kit number right over here. And let us roll this one back a little bit. Oh yeah, this one I was really excited about, and I really, really hope that it turns out. This one would be so much fun to do like at Halloween. So right here, I saw this one. This one is of Pluto and Scrooge and Scrooge McDuck, Mickey Mouse, and Goofy. And I'm not quite sure if this is supposed to be like Ichabod Crane, the ghosts of that, or it's supposed to kind of have a Haunted Mansion vibe. I'm kind of getting like the Haunted Mansion vibe, but you know, it's always what you guys also think too, right? And I'm having a very difficult time having this plastic lay down. Probably because it just got rolled out. All right. There we go. So I really hope that this one comes out. You know, sometimes we see these images and they're really like adorable, but we don't necessarily want 50 by 60s or even bigger. So this one, again, 25 colors right here. There are guide circles on this one, and this one, again, also has a lot of confetti. So with that being said, that it has a lot of confetti, I really, really hope that it comes out well. And again, we have these nice drills, a much brighter color palette. Well, more blues and stuff, because not everybody likes green. You know what? I'm going to put that over there. Alrighty. So let's get this one. Now, this one is a 30 by 30. And I thought it was so cute. It looks like it's going to be so much fun to do. And I really hope that it comes out okay. And this is something fun. You know, sometimes not all of us are, you know, feeling the greatest or, you know, not having a great day. And I thought that this one would be a fun reminder that sometimes it's okay not to always feel like you need to be perfect or what have you. So this one is of the emotions. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm having a freaking brain fart. Okay, so here's what the toolkit looks like. Just your standard toolkit. I do not keep these. And then the drills right here come in these. I utterly loathe these little bags. But again, obviously it's not a deal breaker. But here it is. But it's a 30 by 30, probably more like a 20 25 by 25. There's only 15 colors in this one. It says it's okay to feel all the feels. And it's got all of the emotions right here. And they're just little heads like emojis kind of. And there are no guide circles on this one. And I love the fact that the majority of these letters are all one color, because I really can't stand when they do accent colors around here. Like there's a little bit, but for the most part, it's a solid color. The background, you know, there'll be a little bit of like different colors throughout, but for the most part, you know, it's all one color. And then of course we've got the little emojis right here. And please don't shoot me because I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the movie. Oh my God. And I saw it. I took my grandkids to see it. The second one. But I saw the first one too, and it's just so, so, so good. But isn't this one super cute, you guys? It's so cute. I'm actually just going to leave these flat. Well, not this one, because this one doesn't have a kit number. So remember my trick though. If you've got a little sticker or a piece of paper you can tape on here, write the kit number down. And I spent all that time trying to get it flat just for me to go and get it ready to put back in the bag. Oh, wow. I think I'm gonna do these small ones first. Now, this is probably one of my second favorite. Again, another 30 by 40. Ooh, and there's a little stray drill that came on here. And yeah, I'm sure you guys already saw what this was. I am happy that the majority of them so far are pre-bagged. Makes it a lot easier. Now, right here are the Aristocats. I absolutely love the Aristocats right here. It is just, oh my goodness, that beautiful color blocking background with a little bit of sprinkles throughout. Now, the only downfall I see in this one, just looking at the image, because, you know, again, we do have, oh, and we have a little drill stuck on here, right here, is that although Thomas O'Malley and the mom, which I forgot her name, I'm horrible, are a great focal point. Then you've got the Eiffel Tower in the background. We've got the kittens right here. I'm worried. And then we've got the bad guys right here. I'm worried they're not going to come out and it's going to be very pixelated. And then we've got like the Scat Cat right here. So like there's little music notes right here also. Hopefully they will come out. Here are our drills. Again, pre-bagged. Now be careful when you open these also, because some of the bags could have come open during shipment. You know, they did come a very, very long way. But again, the drills look really, really good. Make sure though it's got the kit number on here. Kind of, but I'm going to keep them with it. And I'll deal with these later. I'm not going to waste your guys' time with that. This is another 30 by 40. And I'm feeling that there is a lot of like overpour on some of these. I mean, like I said, some washi will take care of that or put some release paper down. But sometimes it does come over just a little bit. Now this one is not Disney, but I absolutely loved this one. Absolutely love, love, love. So again, standard toolkit. Now this is how I really like to see them come. It's got very dark grays and black, white, very simple color palette, but I am going to roll this backwards so you guys can see it. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is absolutely like amazing. I had to have it. Now the canvas is rather thin, That does not bother me at all. But look at this right here, you guys. So again, we have two legends. You know, it's kind of crooked where it got cut off. But you know, you guys, these are budget kits. Two legends, a little bit got cut off. So it didn't get cut very straight here, but you know, you can fix that yourself also. And this only has 15 special shapes, 15 colors in it. But I just thought that this was absolutely lovely. Right up my alley. We have our little skeleton couple sitting together on a bench. They've got their wine and they're just spending time looking at the full moon. So romantic. And it's got like the little leaves and everything in the trees. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to come out, but I'm hoping that this comes out decent enough. Let's just say that, decent enough. Now, again, be mindful because there are no there's no kit number on this one either. On the drills, I should say. All right, so here's another one. This is also a 30 by 40, and this one was so cute, you guys. I'm trying to figure out, okay, here we go. How to open this up. But everything came so nice. Nothing is crushed or destroyed. It's crazy how it comes. Now you guys are going to get to see the drills on this one. Hopefully, I do not have an open bag, but let me go ahead and roll this one back so you guys can see it. This one is so adorable. All right, you guys, it's Bambi, Thumper, and Flower. A cute little 30 by 40, 24 colors on here. There are guide circles, but you guys know it doesn't bother me. But look how adorable. What do you guys think? So we're going to go through these colors, okay? And definitely keep this together because... But the kit number is on here, so that is really, really good. So, and so is the DMC. So we've got 3863. Hopefully you can see it. 3841, 3799, 3768, 3756. All right, so we have 3722. 3716, 3371. We have two bags of 3033, 977, 938, 930, 931, 921, 844, 677, 676, 647, 632, 603, 436, 435, 224, 168, and 159. So it has a really, really pretty color palette. And I'm really glad that I was able to show you guys the drills. All right. So that one is super, super cute and adorable. And of course, a 30 by 40. So really, really manageable kits. Now, this next one, you guys, I got this. I snatched this so fast because this is based off a cartoon that Isabella and I absolutely love. Or loved when she was little. And it was just so cute. And I really hope, because it only had one size, so I really hope that, lasted. Don't like how they came so sloppy in these bags. I really hope that this comes out, and I think it will. But this is from the cartoon Gravity Falls, you guys. Bella and I loved this cartoon, and we would watch it whenever it was on. It used to be on Cartoon Network. I'm not sure if it still is or not, because obviously Bella, we don't really watch that much TV as much as we used to. What do you guys think? I'm sorry, I was like having this little like brain fart. I love it. And the lettering looks so good. Now, granted, it's not all one color. I mean, but I think it'll look all right. The background, for the most part, it's kind of got like an ombre look to it. And then here we've got oranges and browns. See, it looks like a bag. This bag came open, but I will take care of that later. Lots of black, though, I think. Is that black? It is. But have any of you guys watched Gravity Falls? Let me know what you think. Oh, I absolutely love this one. All right. Okay, we are coming down. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I'm trying to do all the 30 by 40s before we start getting bigger. Now, this was the first one, and I kind of like when companies send them. I know you can get diamond paintings on Amazon that they come like this, and like some people get weirded out because they're folded, but it actually makes it really, really easy. And this is a cute little 30 by 30 right here. And it's of Dumbo in his mom's, she's holding Dumbo right here. Isn't it adorable? There's actually 20 colors in here. It really doesn't look like it, but this one is gonna be so, so, so quick to work up because it's mainly all color blocking. So I'm really, really excited about that. The only part where it's not straight up color blocking is kind of like the outline of his mom's trunk and kind of like the outline of Dumbo himself. But what do you guys think? So here are the colors. Now these drills do look, I don't know if it's the packaging or what, they do look kind of dusty, but it could just be the plastic right here. But these do have the DMC codes on them as well. Huh, hold on. Oh no, that's the kit number. Look at me getting all excited. I'm like, ooh, what's this? And right, it's just the kit number. But really, really fun color palette right here. And then it's gonna be so much easy, so easy for me to put away because it's folded. Now the canvas is a little frayy, but you guys, I think this one was like $3. So, I'm not really too picky on that. It's going to go into a it's going to go into like a little 30 by 30 portfolio that I have for the smaller snack sized kits. So that one is taken care of. Now, we are going to move on to the larger kits. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to look at. Now this next one is a 40 by 40. And we'll see after this if I have to make some adjustments to the camera for you guys to see everything. This one, again, has that thicker plastic on it. And I'm not sure if this is if it is still poured glue or not. I really don't want to mess with it too much. So I'm not going to take the chance and roll it backwards. But this one right here is Maleficent with Aurora, with Sleeping Beauty, when they're with the spinning wheel. Now this one, you guys, I believe that this one is going to come out. Yeah, this one, I think, you guys, is double-sided. Is either the mounting glue. or double-sided adhesive. Normally with double-sided adhesive though, that has that opaque cover, and this one has a clear. So that's kind of why I think. Now this one does have tiny little rivers in it, but they're not puffed up. There's a really easy way to take care of that though. If you take something sharp, like the edge of like your cutter that you section your plastic off with, you can very gently take the tip of it and run it through that little river, and it will make it lay flat. But I think that this is going to be okay. I just have to be very, very careful. This one's not going to get folded back up. I'm going to let it just sit flat. But I don't think it's too bad to where it's going to affect the painting at all. All right. And we're just going to let this lay on flat. Now, you can kind of see on the background, there might be some issues, but as long as it's laid flat, I don't think it's too bad. But it is very, very clear. This one has 21 colors, and the symbols are really clear as well. This one, again, has a thumbnail, so I'm really excited about that. But it does come with these little tiny bags. But that's okay, because at least we have our kit number on here, and it's a 40 by 40. And I will put these in my... I'll put those in my logbook. That's how I like to do things. So I'm just going to kind of rearrange and make some room here because things are going to start to get larger. What do we have next? I'm trying to go in order. Oh, I missed a 30 by 40, I believe. I did. Sorry, you guys. Had a long day, so I'm moving a little slow. I'm really, really hoping, you guys, this one, you know, when you just love an image, but like still you don't want it to be like massive. You just really don't. And this was one of those that I loved it, but I think at a 30 by 40 is going to be okay. Even though it's got these stupid throwbacks. Oh, I can't stand them. But it's got a fun color palette. This one is definitely poured glue. And you guys, look right here. It's the 3 fairies from Sleeping Beauty, right? 17 colors on here. 2 legends with just 1 thumbnail. But look at the focal point. Now, there is a decent amount, both color blocking and confetti. So, like, there's color blocking all through the dresses. But then there's some, like, little highlight colors. So, but the majority of the dresses, you know, it is color blocking. It's not until you kind of get to the background where that confetti is going to fall into place. So, and I'm not quite sure what's in the background. I want to say maybe it's part of a castle or what have you. You can still read the legend. And then, of course, we've got a really fun color palette. You know, there is some brown in it, but there's this really cool green and the pinks and the reds and the blues for their hats and their dresses. And so if you're going to have every aspect of Sleeping Beauty, right, you've got to get all of them, right? You've got to have Maleficent covered. You got to have the fairies covered. You have to have Sleeping Beauty covered. It is very hard for me when I know that the majority of stuff you guys see from me is like on the darker side or creepy side, but I do have a soft spot and I cannot pass up a Sleeping Beauty kit. I can't. Oh, for goodness sake, Miranda. Okay, we're going to put that over here. We're coming down to the wire, you guys. All right, this next one is a 40 by 40. So you see I'm trying to stay. Okay, this one again, I believe is a the double-sided adhesive. Now this one is kind of a little bit rougher shape. Right here, I'm gonna have to let this lay flat. And this one's a little more intricate, but the clarity, you guys. Now be very, very careful when you're pulling stuff like this back. If you happen to notice that there's thicker plastic, because you don't want the glue to pull up. Now this one does have a little bit more of rivers at the bottom. But it's not catastrophic. It's not something that can't be fixed. Now, when you have something like this, which I haven't in quite some time, we gotta be careful. You wanna be careful when you're pulling this up. You don't wanna pull that glue up, all right. What was I saying? You just gotta take your time. And you just gotta let it rest. You put something heavy on it. Now, I am a little worried about this line, but I'm gonna tell you what you can do, right? So if there's a line underneath and you can see, what I like to do is I pull the plastic back and you kind of like push up with it with your finger. So, and you might have to like go back a couple of times over it. Oh my God, I'll make it worse. And kind of push up. And that way the plastic will kind of reach in. So, but for this one, and I'm gonna do the other ones as well. Okay, I'm gonna put something heavy on it and just let it sit for as long as I can. And guys, we're going on 5 years and I still still have issues with the plastic. I'm so sorry. Now, if you guys are new and you've never heard of any of these other types of adhesives, there was a company who is no longer in business, unfortunately, Treasure Studios Art. They used a mounting adhesive. Now, it is sticky. Very, very sticky. It'll hold your drills, right? But if you make a mistake or you put something down wrong, it is very difficult to get that drill back up. And you don't want to drag your drill across an adhesive like that because it could potentially tear. But anyway, gorgeous, 21 colors. There's a lot of checkerboarding in this background, a lot going on. But I think that the characters are large enough to where it's going to look nice. I don't know about the leaves and the butterflies. Again, we do have another thumbnail. These little bags right here. A legend and everything nice and neat. All right. All right, you guys. This one is a 40 by 50. And I'll let you know, though, that this is not Sleeping Beauty. But I do believe it is the adhesive again. All right. So sometimes, every once in a while, you will get a little bit nicer toolkit. So you have your standard wax, you get a little bit more, you have a pen, a boat. These also come with some baggies, so that's really helpful. And it also comes with a thick multi-placer right here. Again, and I don't know if I said this, these are all rounds, you guys. I don't know if this is, because this plastic, no, this is poured glue. So good. So it's always nice to have princesses, right? But it's always pretty cool to have some villains also. And we'll go over that in just a second. I just want to kind of lay this out a little bit. This one's definitely going to have to rest also. But like I said, you put something heavy on it and No problem. Now this also has 2 legends and 2 thumbnails. This glue is very sticky. So I'm loving this dark background, and it definitely has like an ombre to it, right? But look who's all in it. So 29 colors. So this is the most colors we have so far. Now right here for the villains, it's got the mask from Snow White, and it says villains, but we're not going to be able to read that. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. But we've got a vampire Mickey, we have Captain Hook, we have Jafar, we have the Evil Queen, we have the Queen of Hearts, we have Maleficent, and then we have the demon from Fantasia. And then we've got our spooky trees, a full moon, like a hazy night sky, a cauldron. Not sure if the cauldron says anything. I can't really see it. We've got some thorns, you guys. And then we have another legend with a tiny little thumbnail right here. But it's cool. But then we have just our normal, we've got our DMC on here, but we have our, just the normal packet of drills. They are in here nice and tight though. And of course, keep it in mind because we've got our kit number right here. I don't know if I'm going to put that. I might leave that out right here. Are you guys ready for the very last one? So this is why I saved this one for last, because it came totally different than any of the other kits. And I was like, wow. So it comes in this slider type dust bag right here. Oh, wow. Let's see what we've got in here. Nicely you guys, wow. Nice prepackaged drills. And I guess, this is a store, on there, and they have their own toolkit. So you get a burlap bag. And I'm not quite sure what the name of the store is, but it's got a diamond, and it says right here, whatever the name that is. I don't know how to pronounce that, but let's see what we've got in our little bag. But this bag will be fun to keep. You can put a lot of stuff in here. Oh, okay. So you get a long purple boat, and it does have like a little spout thing right here. You get a bunch of 4 pieces of purple wax. You do get the aluminum tweezers, but these ones actually, they're angled. You get a purple squishy. You get 2 standard diamond painting pens. And then you get, they're not super, these are clear, thin, angled multi-placers. So we have like a 3, a 9, a 6, and then we have just a regular thick 3-placer right here. I've never used the angled multi-placers, and since they are thin, I might try them out. You could even, that might work. If you guys have used these before, let me know. But I'm going to put everything back in here so I don't lose anything. Now, I'm actually going to go through these drills because I see an AB. I see at least one. But let's take a look. Now, this is taped, kind of like, if you've ever ordered anything from AliExpress, some of us have back in the day, but this is taped on here. So I'm going to get this tape off. So just bear with me. Oh my goodness. There we go. How far is this? Oh, here we go. And I'm just gonna stick that here because I'm not going to tape it back up. And then, all right, here we go. That one was a little easier. I don't even know what image this is, but this is poured glue. All right. So this canvas automatically, now there is some overage, some sticky part on here, but this canvas is poked and scalped right here. It's shinier. And this is says a 40 by 55 round with 40 colors, and it has 2 ABs, pro level, with 21,948 diamonds. There's a barcode. There's 40 colors in here, you guys. Wow. So this comes on a foam roller. It has the store name up at the top. This only has one legend though, or 2 legends, but no thumbnail. And it looks like, okay, so we're not quite sure because the ABs are not identified in the legend, but that's okay. But what do you guys think? Wow, like I love this. Sorry, my cats are being crazy. So this is poured glue. There's not a lot, I mean, it's a little sticky right here, but there's not really any overage over it. But let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing. Wow. And here are our drills. Now, I'm just gonna pull out the ABs because there are not any DMCs on these bags. They are just numbered. So the way that you would locate them it is because the legend, the number on the legend is going to coincide with the number on the bag. But I saw, is that it? No, those aren't ABs. It's the first one. No. I mean, I could show you guys the colors just so you can see them because you're just going to want to see the colors. They are in order, so I guess I could read them too. Look at me being a dirt bag. All right, so we have 3865, 3836, 3815, 3808, 3806, 3805, 3802, 3747. I'm sorry, 3790. This one is 3747. 3746, 3687, 3364, 3348, 3041, 986, 939, 938, 23, 927, 820, 797. We have our AB, nice amount, and this is 703 right here. 647. Ooh. 772. 730. 613. 605. 604. We have a big bag of 550. 12 is 535. 520. 10 is 472. 415. 368. 355, that rust color. 6 is 341. 5 is 340. 320. 310, that's all the 310 there is. 2 is 223. And then 1 is 152. And I'm lying because here is the rest of the 310. Now, did I miss an AB? Because it does say on the canvas that there are 2. But I'm only seeing this one. But even 1 is cool. I mean, and since you can't identify based off the bags what the colors are, and of course I'm going to put these all in like not in the same order that they nicely had, but let's just really go through and see if I missed it. Did you guys see it? Maybe it was subtle and I missed it, but the drills do look nice. Like, you know, there's like a pretty big difference, so I don't feel like I missed it. Yeah, so I guess there's only one AB, and that's okay. It really is. It's not that big of a deal. No, see, I thought this might be it. Or this, but it's not. Let me know, you guys, if I miss it. No. Sorry, you guys, Ivy's running around. I don't see it here either. Okay, we're getting down to it again, so I don't really think that I missed it. But the colors are pretty. And I love, love, love the image. No? Well, I guess we only have one AB, but like I said, that is okay. So let's move this to the side. So 18 is the letter I, and this is 703. So I'm gonna wanna see, okay, so basically you guys, where the medium green flame is, that's where these ABs are gonna go. And I think that's gonna be absolutely beautiful. Now, maybe here was supposed to be an AB, and you could always, that 3865, and you could always add it if you wanted, but I'm okay with just one AB. I just think it's cool that you can get special drills with some of the budget kits. But this is like, oh, excuse me, higher end when it comes to, excuse me, the budget. And I might peruse around and see what else the store has. Well, you guys, that is it for me. I know I kept you here long enough. I hope that you enjoyed my Maleficent Sleeping Beauty / Disney / Temu before the big T haul. Oh, and you guys, this is a soft back too. So it's really like an upgrade of the canvas. You don't really see it that often for the budget-friendly sites. So I'm just gonna roll this right back up like this. And it's okay, there's no tape. I'm gonna put my drills back. Kind of wish this one had a thumbnail. but that's okay. And this is large enough to where I can put it right back in this dust bag and not have to worry about it. Slide the drills back in. So I really do like how that came. And then I'm going to put the toolkit in here because I really do want to try out them angled multi-placers. All right, you guys. Well, that is it. If you have any questions or comments or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. So other than that, you guys, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.